Here I have some prefixes 10.1.1.0/24, 10.1.2.0/24, 10.1.3.0/24, 10.1.4.4. What happened? 4.0/24 and 10.1.5.0/24. So on R1 I want to filter, let's say 10.1.1.3. How you will filter that prefix? Here I am running EAGRP. I want to filter 10.1.3.0/24 on R1. How you will configure the ACL? How you are going to filter this prefix? Tell me.
We should first create ACL for it.
First of all, we'll create ACL. Why we will create ACL? Step 1, ACL.
To deny
to match the prefix. To match the prefix. Which prefix you are going to deny? To match the prefix, we are going to use ACL, access control list. Then we'll apply that ACL to
distribute list.
Right? After that, EAGRP neighborship will resynchronize, and then router 1 will filter 10.1.3.0 from the update message. Right? Router 1 is learning all these prefixes through EAGRP update message only. Right? So when router 1 will receive the update message, it will check distribute list. Distribute list is applied in direction. It will check ACL. Whatever prefixes will match in the ACL, that will be denied. Clear?
सर आज हम कौन सा टॉपिक कर रहे हैं?
आज हम रॉट फिल्टरिंग कर रहे हैं. रॉट फिल्टरिंग एंड रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ EAGRP.
बट सर लास्ट डिस्कशन हुआ था, वो ये हुआ था कि हम मंडे को वो करेंगे प्रीफिक्स लिस्ट, ACL प्रीफिक्स लिस्ट.
ACL ही तो कर रहे हैं. ACL सब भी यूज कर रहे हैं. ACL प्रीफिक्स लिस्ट एंड रॉट मैप. Guys, instead of 10.1.1.3, if I want to filter, okay, first of all tell me, to filter 10.1.3.0/24, how you will create the ACL?
Repeat the question.
I want to filter 10.1.3.0/24 on router number 1. These all prefixes are connected to router 2. Router 2 is advertising these all prefixes to router 1 through EAGRP update message. I want to, when router 1 will receive EAGRP update message from router number 2, it should filter this prefix 10.1.3.0. How you will create the ACL, access control list? There are two steps to filter this prefix. One is create ACL and then apply ACL under distribute list. Question: how to create ACL? What will be syntax?
Access list.
Access list.
You can say 10.
We can define the number or name, CCNA.
Deny.
Name ACL or number ACL. Then action, deny. Then
IP address. Then
10.1.1.3.0.
Yeah.
0. Wildcard mask.
0.0.0.255.
That's it. Any doubt in this syntax? How I am creating ACL?
Sir, then.
But what will happen? Implicit deny is there, means all other prefixes will also filtered. So I am going to give one more statement to allow rest all traffic.
Permit any.
Yes. Permit any. Right. Then router EAGRP ES number 10 and distribute list number 10 direction in. That's it. Right?
सर मेरा एक डाउट है इधर. मुझे I have not understood yet, like when the update message comes, all these prefixes would be going within the update messages, right?
Correct.
So in interfaces, in the interface, how is the processing order? Like, is it first going to process the update message
First,
Yes.
router 1 will receive update message on physical layer on the link. Physical layer will convert into frame. It will hand over to layer 2. Layer 2 is going to check destination MAC address. Destination MAC address will match. It will remove Ethernet header and it will hand over packet to IP protocol. IP protocol at layer 3 is going to check what? Destination IP address. It is multicast. This interface is member of that multicast group or not. If yes, then it will accept and it will check the protocol field. Protocol value will be EIGRP. It will hand over to EIGRP protocol. When EIGRP protocol will receive update message, what it will check? It will check the prefixes. Whatever prefixes are coming, it will check is there any distribute list apply. If yes, then check ACL. And in that
Okay.
ACL, which prefix you are allowing or which prefix you are denying. According to that, it will install prefixes in topology table, then routing table.
Okay.
ACL means what, guys? Actually, actually we are using ACL to allow or deny the traffic. You can think about the access list like a security guard or bouncer at the entrance gate. At the entrance gate of club, let's say. The bouncer has a list of rules to decide who can enter and who can not enter in the club. Correct? In the same way in networking, an access control list is a set of rules that control what traffic are allowed and what traffic are not allowed, denied on the router or switches. That is what ACL. ACL is going to decide which packet are allowed and which packets are denied. ACL improve actually security, right? You can see we are enhancing the security through ACL only. ACL is a tool which is used to control the traffic. Control the traffic, user traffic as well as route. Later you will learn how we can block or allow user traffic with the help of ACL. Now we are learning ACL to route filter only, to match prefixes. We are not talking about user data, how to block this user to access internet like that. That we'll see later. Clear? And there are two types of ACL, extended ACL, extended ACL. What is the difference between extended and extended ACL, guys? Extended ACL filter route based on source IP address only. It can only filter traffic based on source. And extended ACL can filter traffic on the basis of source IP, destination IP, protocol and port number. That is what ACL.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Here I have one question that yes, you are right, sir. Standard ACL and extended ACL, but extended ACL, it's I have tested on the lab, but it's not filtering on based on the source and the destination. If I am not,
We'll
I
perform
don't
that,
know.
lab brother, here. We'll see that. Don't worry.
Okay,
We will perform that, lab.
it's filtering based on destination, it seems.
Based on source and destination also. We can define the source also, like when traffic is coming from router 2, then filter. When traffic is coming from router 3, then not filter. See, we are learning ACL for route filtering here. That always keep in mind. Which you should always keep in mind, that here we are learning access control list to route to filter the route, not the user traffic. Right? Through ACL we can permit or deny a specific route during the EIGRP update message.
But sir, if we'll block 10.1.3.0 on R1, it is obvious that users from R1 side, LAN users from R1 side, won't be able to reach to
Yes.
10.1.3.0, right?
Yes, correct.
So ultimately, we are influencing the user traffic only.
No, we are not influencing. Here you don't have user for this network. There is no any user connected to router number 1 who is going to forward traffic to 10.1.3.0. That's why this prefix is unwanted prefix on router number 1.
Okay.
We are filtering unwanted prefix.
Okay.
Right? So in route filtering, ACL access control list are used to permit or deny a specific route during EIGRP update message. During exchanging the EIGRP update message. Right? In the same way, we can use it in OSPF, BGP or other routing protocol also. Now, if I want to filter upper three prefixes, how you will filter? How to create ACL to filter these three prefixes? How you will
Chalo.
create ACL?
Summarization.
Access list.
Summarization.
Access list number 10 deny. Tell me the summary address.
10.1.
Tell me the wildcard mask.
That would be slash 22.
250 0.0.252 252.2.
No.
Sir, एक मिनट.
3.255.
3.255.
22.
3.255. Then access list. Again number 10 permit any. Right, and now we can apply it in distribute list. Hope it is clear. Clear, guys? Can I show you practically now?
Yes, sir.
See practically. On router number 1, let me access R1. And R4 also I am going to access. R1 and R4. So IP route EIGRP. I am not receiving 20 submit. Yes, 20 is coming. Let me create some more loopback on router number 4. Interface loopback to IP address 20.1.2.1 255.255.255.0. Interface loopback 3. IP address is 3.1. Loopback 4. IP address is 4.1. Clear? See? On router number 1. So IP.EIGRP. See, in the routing table of EIGRP of router 1, I have some wanted prefixes. These are wanted prefixes where router 1 is going to send user traffic. But these are what?
Unwanted one.
Unwanted prefix. So how I can filter these prefixes? I can create ACL.
Yes, sir.
Access list. Number 10. Deny. 24.1.1.0 wildcard mask 0.0.255. Then again I can say deny 34.1.1.0. Then access list 10 permit any.
44 हो गया सर, वो 44 हो गया ऊपर वाला.
ये 34 है ना 34. And then access list number 10 permit any. So we are done with the ACL configuration. How to verify it? So IP access list. So see my access control list. Sequence number 10 denying 34 submit. It's not denying 24 submit. No. Access list number 10. Access list number 10 deny.
पूरा ही नो करना पड़ेगा सर, उसमें नेक्स्ट सीक्वेंस नहीं कर सकते थे?
नहीं कर सकते थे.
स्टैंडर्ड में नहीं कर सकते.
अलग तरीके से आपको ACL क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा.
ओके, वो वाला IP एक्सेस लिस्ट.
हाँ. Access list number 10 permit any. So access list दिख रहा है access list. So first statement is denying 24 subnet, then 34 subnet, and then allowing. right? So how this router is going to check this ACL? First it will check this statement, then it will check this statement. Until and unless match will not found, it will be checking, right? And here everything will match. Here everything will match. So IP protocol. Is any distribute list applied here?
Not yet.
Not yet. You can see not yet, right? There is some offset list here. Okay, leave offset list. Now I am going to call this ACL under distribute list. Say router EIGRPS number 10 distribute list, number 10 direction in. Now EIGRP never will resynchronize. And after that, so IP route EIGRP. You can see the routing table, how routing table looks like. It's fair, right?
Yeah.
It's fair now. In the same way on router number 4, so IP route EIGRP. 12 network is coming, 13 subnet is coming, white 190 subnet is not coming. So IP interface brief. Loopback is not
Hey.
there. Interface loopback 1 IP address 192.168.1.1 255.255.255.0. Loopback 2 IP address is 2.0. Loopback 3 IP address is 3.0 3.1. Done. Go to R4 and so IP route EIGRP, right? Here I want to filter 12 and 13 subnet. See the another option to create ACL. IP access list number standard and number 10, right? Here I can define the statement. Here I can define the statement. This is another way to create ACL. Same ACL. IP access list standard and then number 10. Here I can say deny 12.1.1.0 0.0.255. Then again I can say deny 13.1.13.1.1.0 wildcard mask 0.0.255, and then we can say permit 0.0.0. So IP access list. See, we have similar output. First router will check this statement, then router will check this statement, then router will check this statement, right? So let's call it under distribute list. Router EIGRPS number 10 distribute list, number 10 direction in, clear IP route star, and so IP route EIGRP. Now you can see what happened. Everything is filtered. So IP access list.
सर परमिट में कुछ आ ही नहीं रहा सर, 8 ही नहीं आ रहा परमिट में.
IP access list
standard
number 10 permit any. And यहाँ पे हम IP access list number 10 standard number 10 and if you want to remove any entry, let's say this one, so I can simply say no 30, right, and see show access list. Now sequence number 30 is removed.
सर अब परमिट में आने लग गया.
हाँ अब तो आएगा ही. सो IP route EIGRP, ये देखो routing table looks good now. Correct. Now I want to filter 20.168.1.0, but not on router number 1. I want to filter it on router number 4.
We still have end-to-end reachability after removing these routes?
What?
Do we still have reachability between
Yes,
these
brother.
subnets?
Yes,
Yes.
still we have reachability. Why not? If route
We-
is there in
we
the routing
have-
table, then there is reachability. Ping 20.1.1.1, source 192.168.1.1. There is reachability. Reachability there will be there because route is there in the routing table, na? Now my concern is I want to filter this subnet 20.1.1.0/24 on router number 1, on router number 2 and on router number 3, on all these routers. So one option is I will create ACL on all the routers and then I apply it on in the distribute list.
On R4 we can
But the
apply
better
it.
option is filter the routes on
R4.
R4 in odd direction, that when router 4 will generate update message, that time it will filter the route. Yes or no?
Yes.
So how we can do that? We can say config t access list number 10
So 10
deny
ऑलरेडी है, 10 ऑलरेडी है, अच्छा सीक्वेंस ऐड हो जाएगा.
10 है तो 20 कर देते हैं. 20 deny 20.1.1.0 wildcard 0.0.255 and access list number 20 permit any, right? Then router EAGRPS number 10 distribute list
Distribute list
20 direction out. So IP route EAGRP. Wait for some time. EAGRP neighborship will resynchronize. Now you can see filtered. Filter from R1, even you can check R2. So IP route EAGRP. 20.1.1.0 is not there. 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 are there. Correct?
Correct.
So either you can filter the route in direction or odd direction, right? If you want to filter route from router number 4 to all the routers, then definitely you should configure distribute list on router number 4 in odd direction. Is it clear to all? It's
सर वहाँ पे
simple.
ब्लॉक करने की बजाय हम यहाँ से एडवर्टाइज ही नहीं करेंगे. That means, right?
हाँ बिल्कुल एडवर्टाइज ही नहीं करेंगे.
One more time, please, powerful.
ओके
सर थोड़ा स्लो चलिए प्लीज, थोड़ा सा फास्ट हो रहा है.
ठीक है थोड़ा सा स्लो चलते हैं. Now whatever filtering I have applied here, I am going to remove it. Do so run section EAGRP router EAGRP is number 10 and say no to this distribute list. No. Even I am going to remove offset list also. No to this offset list. Done. So IP protocol. Now you can see there is no any filtering. Here only you will verify the filtering. Filtering is configured or not, right? Now there is no any filtering on router number 4. So run section EAGRP. Config T router EAGRP 10. Say no to this in direction and out direction. Now again let me take you to R1. So IP route EAGRP. All 20 subnets are coming.
Yes.
So run interface f1/0. Bandwidth is configured here. Let me remove this configuration also. Interface f1/0. Say no to this. And right. Now router will perform load balancing. So IP route EAGRP. It
सर
is
एक
performing
क्वेश्चन
load
था अभी
balancing.
इसी बीच में, ये बैंडविड्थ जब कमांड देते हैं उसके बाद में ये kbps में होती है कि mbps में?
KBPS में होती है.
ओके
फिर वो कन्वर्ट कर लेता है router MBPS में खुद.
ओके ठीक.
Now router 1 is performing load balancing for all 20 subnet. Now guys, I want to filter all the 20 subnet on this interface only. I don't want to receive any traffic from R3 on this interface. On one particular interface I want to filter the route. How I can configure the scenario? First of all, again ACL access control list, let's say 30 deny 20.1.0.0 0.0.3.255 and access list number 30 permit any, right? After that a router EAGRP as number 10 and say distribute list number 30 direction in, and then interface fast Ethernet 1/0. Fast Ethernet 1/0. So this command will filter prefixes only and only on fast Ethernet 1/0. Only on one interface. So IP.
That means अगर वो R2 की तरफ से आ रहा होगा तो it will be allowing.
Yes, here you can see.
Okay.
Earlier it was performing load balancing. Now all the prefixes are best via router number 2. Right? Because via router number 3 it's filtered. Got it? Clear,
Sir,
guys?
एक बार show IP protocol चलाना.
So IP protocol. Here it is.
Interface name is also mentioned over here.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what I wanted to see.
Clear? This is route filtering with the help of a standard ACL, right? But remember, through a standard ACL, you can only
Source or destination filter.
match the source, means network ID. Router EAGRPS number 10. I am going to remove it. No to this. Again, it will start performing load balancing. Soon it will start performing load balancing. Done. So on a particular interface also we can filter the route with the help of a standard ACL. So if someone is asking you, I want to filter 20.1.1.0 from router number 3 only, can I do it through a standard ACL? You can say you can filter, you can apply filter on a particular interface on F1/0. Through a standard ACL also you can achieve it. Let me create one another topology here for you. GNS3, and we'll use that topology later as well.
Sir, what was the question, sir? एक बार repeat करेंगे ये वाला?
क्वेश्चन ये हो सकता है ना कि क्या हम एक साइड से रॉट फिल्टर कर सकते हैं स्टैंडर्ड एसीएल यूज करके? तो आंसर है हाँ, कर सकते हैं.
Okay.
192.168.1.1.9. Let me create the lab over here. यार ये कौन लैब कर रहा है? What happened?
सर आप authenticate नहीं हो.
कोई और भी यूज कर रहा है ना अपना पासवर्ड आईडी उसका होगा, फिर भी एडमिन से लॉगिन किया कर रहा है. चार राउटर लेता हूँ. R1, R2, R3 एंड R4 एक स्विच भी ले लो. ओ माय गॉड यार,
उसने फिर
ये एसडी वैन वाले स्टूडेंट होते हैं ऐसे। एक ने तो अभी कुछ टाइम पहले लैब ही डिलीट कर दिया था पूरा, फिर रात भर में जग के पूरा सेटअप किया, क्योंकि मुझे मॉर्निंग
फिर
में
आप
एसडी वैन का क्लास लेना रहता है।
तो आपने सजा क्या दी?
फिर एक्सेस क्लोज बंद कर दिया परमानेंटली।
ओके।
अभी ये थोड़ी देर और ऐसे करेगा तो इसका भी एक्सेस क्लोज हो जाएगा परमानेंटली। Oh my god, yaar, who's this? Since let me wait a minute. Okay, and between router I am using same, like between router 2 and router 3, router 4 I will use 24 subnet here. 24.1.1.0/24. Here I will use 34 subnet, and here let me use 10 subnet, 10.1.1.0/24, 10.1.1.0/24. Dot 1 on router 1, dot 2 on router 2, dot 3 on router number 3. Clear guys? Is lab clear? Here I am
Yes,
going
sir.
to use extended ACL to filter the route. My god. R1. Let's do one thing.
सर ये जीएनएस में क्यों नहीं करे हमने? सर ये जीएनएस में क्यों नहीं परफॉर्म किया हमने?
दूसरा लैब बनाना पड़ता है, इसलिए थोड़ा सा जल्दी हो जाता है। यहाँ पे हमने जल्दी के चक्कर में किया। अभी डिसेबल ही कर दिया ना नेटिंग। अभी थोड़ी देर के लिए सबका एक्सेस बंद। अब तो नहीं कर पाएगा ना एक्सेस।
Hmm.
R1, R2, आप GNS में भी कर सकते हो.
ठीक है सर. सर EVNG भी डाउनलोड करवाना था.
स्विचिंग में करना पड़ेगा ना. स्विचिंग कहाँ पे करोगे नहीं तो. स्विचिंग में आपको EVNG ही सेटअप करना है. EVNG या फिर पैनेट लैब. पीनेट लैब है ना जो भी. कॉन्फ़िग टी, होस्ट नेम R1, इंटरफेस F0/0 नो सेट, IP एड्रेस 10.1.1 255.255.255.0, exit router EIGRPS number 10 and network 10.1.1.0 wildcard 0.0.255. Done. Go to router 2, config T. Okay, let me configure router 3 first. Enable config T, interface F0/0 no set, IP address 10.1.3 255.255.255.0, exit interface F1/0 no set and IP address 34.1.3 255.255.5.0, exit router EIGRPS number 10, network 10.1.1.0 0.0.255 and network 34.1.1.0 0.0.255. We have neighbor adjacency, so IP EIGRP neighbor. Done. Go to R2 now. Enable config T, interface
तो इसने 1 के साथ क्यों नहीं बनाई नेबरशिप अभी?
1 के साथ ही तो बनाई है.
इन 34 के साथ बनाई है ना?
नहीं, 10.1.
ओके ओके.
IP address 10.1.1.2 255.255.255.0, exit interface F1/0 no set and IP address 24.1.1.2 255.255.255.0, exit interface F0/0 no set, exit router EIGRPS number 10 and network 10.1.1.0 and network 24. All good. So IP EIGRP neighbor. आगे neighborship up router 4, interface F0/0 no set and IP address 24.1.1.4 255.255.255.0, exit interface F1/0 no set and IP address 34.1.1.4 255.255.255.0, exit interface loopback 1 IP address 40.1.1.1 255.255.255.0, interface loopback 2 IP address 40.1.2.1, interface loopback 3 40.1.3.1 3.1, exit router EIGRPS number 10 and network 0.0.0. So IP EIGRP neighbor. Done. Done.
Parafor, I have a question, Shab. I have a doubt concerning route filtering.
Just give
If
me
we-
1 minute, brother. 1 minute.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, you can ask your doubt now.
Yes, by using the route filtering for specific unnecessary prefixes, yeah. So those prefixes are not maintained in the routing table. So if you want to ping, for example, the other prefixes, so the router will use the paths where we of those unnecessary prefixes
You
to
will
reach
not
the.
ping, and you cannot ping to unnecessary, which you have filtered the route will be
Mhm.
not pingable.
No, I mean if we, for example, if we filter 24, for example, dot one dot one zero, for example. Um, so the router one, if the router one try to ping the network of 40 network, so the path is 24.
Path is
So
both, it is performing load balancing.
okay.
Load balancing between router 2 and router 3.
So what I mean, how can router one, how um, does it know this is 24 is the next path?
24 or 40?
24, 24.
No, no, not 24. Where is 24? To forward traffic in 40 network, next hop is either 10.3 or 10.2, either router 2 or router 3.
सर इसमें नेक्स्ट ऑप सेल्फ वाला फीचर नहीं
The
आएगा?
next hop, I mean next hop. How does the
नेक्स्ट
router
हॉप तो
know?
अपडेट हो ही रहा है ना. जब R4, when R4 has generated the update message to CR40 subnet, at that particular time, next hop will be R4 IP address 24.4 or 34.4. When router 2 will receive the update message, it will modify the next hop and then advertise to router 1.
Mm, okay, I haven't got it so exactly powerful, because so if you want to reach the 40 network, you have to go through the other prefixes which are filtering in the routing table.
No,
Do you
you are saying I want to reach, in which network you want to reach from router number 1?
uh, 40 40.1, this
40.1,
this one,
router
yeah,
will check
yeah.
routing table.
Hmm.
In the routing table, route is available. Route is available and next hop IP address is 10.3 or 10.2.
Hmm.
24 is not next hop, na?
So you can show him the routing table of R2 also.
R2 routing table.
So he'll get the idea.
So IP route EIGRP. Here is the R1, R2 routing table. Next hop is
This is
24.4.
Okay.
See, if I will run command, I will remove next hop self command from router number 2, then it will not modify next hop. In that case, you cannot filter this 24 subnet from router number 1. In that case, if you will filter 24 subnet, then you cannot ping to 40 subnet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so see, if I will
Okay.
filter, if I will first run next hop self command here on router 2, router EIGRP S number 10, no next hop IP next hop.
So I think interface में है ना?
Oh, interface F0/0 IP next hop self for EIGRP number 10. If I will remove this command, what will happen? Router 2 will not modify the next hop. Now see the routing table. So IP route EIGRP. Wait, clear IP route. So IP route EIGRP. Still it is modifying the next hop IP address.
By default enable होता है, right?
हाँ तो हमने डिसेबल किया ना.
लेकिन adjacency गई है सर, आप will see ना, एक बार गई है.
एडिसेंसी तो गई है, रिसिंक्रोनाइज भी हुआ है, बट यहाँ पे नेक्स्ट हॉप अभी भी मॉडिफाई करके आ रहा है ना.
सर आई थिंक आप एक बार R1 पे लगाइए सर.
R1 तो किसी को एडवर्टाइज ही नहीं कर रहा है प्रीफिक्स.
Sir, next.
ये यहाँ पे काम ही नहीं करेगा. Here it will not work.
ओ बट वो जब नेबर हम स्टैटिकली डिफाइन करते हैं तब काम
नहीं,
करता है.
डायनामिक में भी होता है, लेकिन वो जब सेमी इंटरफेस पे रिसीव करना और सेमी इंटरफेस पे भेजना होता है ना, तब काम करता है. नेक्स्ट आपका सिनेरियो इंटरफेस रेंज F0/0 एंड F1/0 IP. नेक्स्ट ऑफ सेल्फ फॉर EIGRPS नंबर 10 हमने इनेबल ही कर दिया. छोड़िए उसको. अभी हम एक्सटेंडेड ACL के बारे में डिस्कस करते हैं ना पहले. ठीक है. सो now I want to filter all 40 subnet on router number 1 via router 2. Via router 2 only I want to filter the prefixes. So IP route EIGRP. From both sides I am getting prefixes, from router 2 also, from router 3 also. I want to filter from router number 2 from this particular source 10.1.1.2. So what we can do, how we can create ACL here? Access control list number 101 extended ACL, because this is not possible with the help of extended ACL, right guys? Even here we cannot apply it on interface. In this scenario it is possible because both never are connected on different interface. But in my case you can see both never are connected on same link. Yes or no?
So this is the reason we are not able to do it via standard.
Yes. This is the reason.
समझे, एक बार फिर से बताइए.
नहीं, आपका आवाज कट रहा था. क्या बोले?
सर
सर
रिपीट
नहीं
कर
समझ
दीजिए.
में आया. रिपीट.
मैं यहाँ पे बोल रहा हूँ कि 2 सोर्स से आ रही है 40 की सबनेट. मैं एक सोर्स से ब्लॉक करना चाहता हूँ, 10.2 से ब्लॉक करना चाहता हूँ ये सारे प्रीफिक्सेस. हाउ कैन आई डू दिस?
सर बट दिस वाज डन इन द via standard also ना.
हाउ?
सर अभी किया तो है हमने पिछले वाले में सिनेरियो
नहीं
में.
तो पिछला वाला सिनारियो और ये वाला सिनारियो अलग है ना. पिछले वाले सिनारियो में दिस नेबर इज कनेक्टेड ऑन 0/0, दिस नेबर इज कनेक्टेड ऑन 0/1. So I had applied distribute list on this particular interface. But if both the neighbor are connected to same interface, like this is not the link, this is not the link, then how you can filter some prefixes through a standard ACL? Is it possible? No, it's not possible. Because on the same link I am receiving update from 2 different neighbor. In this scenario I am receiving update message from 2 different neighbor on 2 different link, on 2 different port. But in this case I am receiving update message from 2 different neighbor on same link. Right? So if I will apply the distribute list over here, prefixes will be filtered from both the neighbor. Right?
Correct.
So if I want to filter from one neighbor, then I have to use what? Extended ACL. Because we need to match 2 IP address, one IP address of router 2 and one this destination network, which is not possible in case of standard ACL. Here standard ACL failed. Clear? So that's why I am creating extended ACL. Access list number 101. Then say deny, and after that you have to define the protocol. So protocol is going to be IP. Right? Here you will have TCP protocol, UDP protocol, OSPF. You can see different types of protocols are there. EIGRP is there. Even I can use EIGRP. But I am not going to block any EIGRP message. I am going to block prefixes from the update message. Right? So let me call IP protocol here. IP, and after that host. From which source? See, it is asking for the source. Source. What will be the source? A network ID, any, or a particular IP address. For a particular IP address, you can use host keyword, right? So yes, from a particular IP address which is 10.1.1.2 wildcard mask, you don't need to define even wildcard mask if you have used this keyword host. Host means single IP address. Or you can say 10.1.1.2 wildcard mask 0.0.0 0 like this. And now it is asking for destination. So destination is, guys, 40 subnet 40.1.0.0, let's say 1.0. wildcard mask 0.0.255. This is my ACL here, and then second statement is 101 permit IP any source, any destination, permit. Right now, if I will apply this ACL with distribute list, then all the prefixes from router number 1 will be from router number 2 will be filtered. Right? Do you want to see? See, router EAGRPS number 10, distribute list number